Hi, Michael Thibault here, Done For You Marketing Systems. Thanks so much for stopping by this week. I hope you're doing well for this edition of Mike's Marketing Minutes. And I don't know if you can see this, but my t-shirt right now, it says, nobody cares, work harder, right? And I kind of grew up with that mentality. I was raised in the hospitality industry, working in hotels and restaurants and owning restaurants and a catering company myself. And that was kind of the mentality, right? Back in the 70s and 80s, work harder, nobody cares. But what I want to talk about today is working smarter, okay? Leveraging your time and getting more out of your investment for your marketing dollars. So I want to talk about using a media that is super effective, especially right now. We found over the past year in the middle of these challenging times in this pandemic to get more bang for your marketing dollar, okay? So we all know how our email list, oh my goodness, has been inundated with emails, right? I mean, look at Amazon. Their sales have quadrupled in the past year because everybody's online buying stuff online. And the retailers know this, and so do the businesses. So there's a huge influx, and not even to mention the spam pirates. But I don't know about you, when I look at my inbox, it is chock full of emails from all these different retailers that are trying to take advantage of the pandemic and make more sales online, because that's, kind of the trend right now for emails. So there's a huge competition for your attention in the email inbox. And we send over 1 million emails a month for ourselves and for our clients. So we got a really good test size, and our open rates have dropped during the pandemic, and our click-through rates, which means someone takes action when they open up an email. We can track all those things. Now, I don't recommend stopping email. Obviously, that's an important media that you want to use to communicate with your customers. What I want to talk about is direct mail, because there's less competition in the mailbox right now, and it's 98% guaranteed delivery with a first-class stem to your customers. That's right, snail mail, especially if you do a good piece, right? Something that your customers are going to take a look at and act upon. So what I want to show you today is some example of some good and some pieces that need some tweaking and some help. So let's have some fun with direct mail, all right? Making more sales for your business. So here's a piece that I received myself. Now, I live in a condo, okay? And this is from a company that is selling leaf guards. And that's all handled through my homeowners association for the condo complex. I don't do any of the maintenance. That's part of the reason why I live in a condo. So this has absolutely nothing to do with me, and I'm not interested in it, even though it's a good mail piece. Okay, now this was done as an every door direct mail piece, which if you're interested, we do that, and that's more of a new customer acquisition because you're covering a big geographic area, but the benefit is the postage is very, very inexpensive. The most inexpensive that you can use to send a direct mail piece. So it is effective for new customer acquisition if you do a good piece, but you got to realize some of those are going to be overlapping your existing customers, or maybe going to people that is not quite interested in what you're selling. But I love the piece. It looks like a handwritten note on their letterhead, from a real person, and that's what you want. You want to be engaging. And you can see that what the offer is 15% off, and there's a good call to action on the bottom. So I do like the piece itself, and it looks like a handwritten note, and it's going to get read because this is how it showed up in my mailbox. But the who is wrong, and if the who is wrong, it's really hard to get somebody to act on your piece. Now, this next piece is from a local pizzeria in the geographic area that I live in, and obviously you can see I do like pizza. But this is a great piece. It's an oversized postcard, full color. You can see front and back. And what I like about this piece is, you can see the different offers. That's what's in it for me, which is one of the most important things you want to remember when doing any type of your marketing, what's in it for your customer or potential customer. But the problem is this headline, which a headline is the very first thing you're going to read on a marketing piece, right? And it's confusing. It doesn't pertain to me because I'm not a reward customer. So I'm really not sure what the heck they're trying to say here. Are Cloverleaf Points reward customers? That's not a headline, right? It doesn't pertain to me. I don't know what the heck they're talking about. The only thing I see is the coupons down below. So that's what's in it for me. The back of it, I do like. They have Detroit Free Press, 2020 Pizza of the Year, and obviously they do free lunch delivery, which is very big for restaurants right now. But the piece is a little confusing. The copy really doesn't flow. There's a lot going on, but I do like the offers on the front, so you see what's in it for me, and the contact information is on the back. I like having it on both sides. So let me show you a piece that I really like. This is our down and dirty, done for you marketing piece for the month. So you can send this to your customers. And I'll tell you how to get this in just a second. But let's go over the piece. So this is using Slipstream Marketing. It's a stimulus check. It's a postcard that looks like a check written to your customers or your potential new customers. So we can do this for both, I call it a hot list or a cold list. Cold list being customers that aren't on your list, that haven't been in your business before. And we all need new customers. So we can do it both ways. But everybody's talking about stimulus right now, stimulus checks, right? It's in the news. It's what's on the mind of your customers. And we're coming up with tax time, right? And everybody's looking for their check in the mail. So this stands out. It will get their attention. Now, what I like about this is, other than a really cool design, there's an expiry date, which is a call to action. And that's something those other pieces did not have. So you want a prevalent call to action, which is expiry date, because we all need to be motivated. And we use Jonathan Smith, the name of the person, which is one of the most powerful things in marketing when somebody sees their own name. Okay, so that helps out. And you can see it's a $10 offer, and flip over for details. So on the other side, you can see we have a testimonial. We're using the person's name again. We're reiterating the expiry date. We've got all the key components of a perfect mailing piece to get you the biggest response and bang for your buck, working your marketing dollars working for you to get a bigger return. That's working smarter. So if you're interested in this piece or any of our DFY pieces, and we also do customized pieces, simply click the button below and it'll take you to a page and you can see what the investment is to send one of these money-making sales stimulus check postcards for your business today. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next week.